It has been over a decade since the end of Sri Lanka's 30-year civil conflict, yet many are still dealing with its effects. Years of fighting between government forces and the LTTE have left large areas of Sri Lanka's northern and eastern provinces heavily contaminated with landmines and other unexploded remnants of war, leaving them uninhabitable. Humanitarian demining of these areas and the safe resettlement of internally displaced people have been ongoing for nearly 2 decades. They are spearheaded by the Mines Advisory Group and their partner, the Delvon Assistance for Social Harmony and the Halo Trust.
Halo arrived in Sri Lanka in 2002 and established operations in Jaffna.
MAG first started work in Sri Lanka in 2002 in the Vani region.
For MAG and the Halo Trust, initial efforts to start demining operations in Sri Lanka were not easy.
In the early days it was more the fact that there was nobody to talk to locate the danger areas because they were all held in IDP camps and there was still fighting ongoing.
Halo has been active from 2002 continuously till present day and the conflict didn't end until 2009.
Following Sri Lanka's accession to the Ottawa Anti-Personnel Mine Ban Convention, the German Federal Foreign Office granted €4 million to further fund demining activities. The grant is also intended to assist Sri Lanka in its drive to be completely mine-free by 2020.
When you are doing demining, you are in for the long haul, and I think that's important, and we will continue to do that. And we hope that Sri Lanka will be mine-free in 2 years, and that will be a great achievement. And even more great will be that thousands of people will be able to return to their homelands.
Yeah, we have actually upscaled recently. We managed to get more funding. We've got GFFO funding and we're currently recruiting more. So hopefully by January we'll be up to 40 teams.
Donor funding at the moment is healthy. The end is in sight for Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka will be the next mine-free country and that's going to be a huge success and international story and something that all of the international aid and foreign donors that have been supporting this work over the years will be really, really proud of, and also the government of Sri Lanka, of course, who is really promoting this work.
However, the remaining area of contaminated land is so complex and dangerous to navigate and demine that, according to demining organizations, the 2020 deadline poses a real challenge.
Still we have about 24 square kilometers of confirmed hazardous area. So I don't think that we will be able to meet it as the government has expected.
When it comes to demining, MAG, DASH and the Halo Trust employ 2 main methods.
The first one is manual and there are 3 subcategories of that. One is full excavation, where the deminer will be bent down on the ground, excavating through the ground from a sideways angle. The second method uses a series of different rakes, and the third method is using detectors. The second main category is mechanical demining, and we have a fleet of large mechanical vehicles similar to what you would find on a construction site. Front loaders, excavators, JCB backhoes, and they're all fully armoured with armoured glass and armoured plating around the front of the cab to protect the operator should an item initiate during excavation. They excavate the soil and then the soil is sifted and put into an inspection area for further inspection by manual deminers.
Halo has also been working intensely in Intharupuram, a village located within the infamous Mahumalai minefield. With a contaminated area of 10.5 square kilometers, Mahumalai is Sri Lanka's densest and one of the world's largest, most complex minefields.
Intharupuram was a large village of several hundred people. It was completely engulfed in 1995 in the front line of the conflict around Mohomali area. Halo's prioritising clearance in this area.
இது வந்து 19 வருஷமா விடாம இருந்த இடம் இந்திராபுரம். 19 வருஷமா ட்ரை பண்ணி கொண்டிருந்தவ செய்தியில் கேட்கறது, பேப்பர் நியூஸ் படிக்கிறது, அப்புறம் டிஆர் ஆஃபீஸுக்கு வந்து விசாரிக்கிறவ மாமி வந்து ஒவ்வொரு முறையும் விடுவீங்களா இடம் விடுவீங்களான்னு சொல்லி விசாரிக்கிறது. விசாரித்து அவள் இல்லை அப்புறம் விடுவான்னு சொல்லி அவள் என் அறிவித்தல் டேட்டுகள் கொஞ்சம் அனுப்புகிறவ அனுப்பி மீட்டிங் வைக்கிறவ இந்திராபுரத்தில். ஒவ்வொரு மீட்டிங்குக்கும் மாமி தவறாமல் வந்து போவாள். வந்து எங்களுக்கு சொல்லுவா இப்போ 5 மாதம் விட்டுருவாங்க 2 மாதம் விட்டுருவாங்கன்னு சொல்லி நல்ல சந்தோஷமாக இருந்து நாங்கள் இருந்து அவள் வந்து இந்த இடத்த விட்டுட்டு போய்க்க வந்து நிறைய தென்னம் தோட்டம் அவன் உயிரின இதுகள் எல்லாத்தையும் தான் விட்டுட்டு ஓடினான். அந்த டைம் ஒன்றுமே எடுத்துகிட்டு போகலாம் அந்த யுத்த காரணம் எல்லாத்தையுமே விட்டுட்டு போனவன். இப்போ திருப்பி அவன் இந்த ஊர் வந்து அதே ஊராக இருக்குமென்று அவள் எதிர்பார்க்கல. இருந்தாலும் நாங்கள் இந்த 19 வருஷத்துக்கு பிறகு அவள் எங்களை கூட்டிகிட்டு வரும்போது இப்படி ஒரு இடத்த நான் யாழ்ப்பாணத்தில் பிறந்திருந்தேன் பார்த்ததே இல்லை. அப்படி ஒரு இடமா இருந்தது. ஸ்ரீயான பத்தியல் எல்லாம் வச்சு அதோட பயமாக இருந்தது.
Law aims to complete clearance of Intarapuram by the end of 2019. Continued funding by the donor community plus cooperation by the Sri Lankan government and army have enabled demining organizations to clear approximately 85% of Sri Lanka's contaminated land area. Since the war ended, MAG has cleared over 37 square kilometers of land and safely removed 47,706 mines and 8,486 unexploded bombs. MAG's partner Dash has cleared 11.9 square kilometers of land and safely removed 84,826 anti-personnel mines, 214 tank mines and 22,968 unexploded bombs. Starting their demining campaign in Sri Lanka, the Halo Trust has cleared 16.5 square kilometers of land and safely removed over 240,000 landmines and close to a million other unexploded ordnances.
I mean, I just visited a demining field which was operated by Halo Trust. But what I saw today, this morning, shows me there's an impact. You can see it personally, the number of families who return, who rebuild their lives, who take root again in their ancestral homelands. And that's the most positive and direct impact you can have. And it rebuilds the local and regional economy. What more can you achieve?
Hence, for the many thousands of people who remain internally displaced as a result of war and the threat of the remaining unchecked unexploded weaponry, the chance to come home may soon be upon them.
I think Sri Lanka is an example where all stakeholders work together, the government, the international donors. I'm very glad that we are now in the last, let's say, on the last mile to clear the last remaining mines and unexploded devices. And I think the most important thing is that the local population sees the immediate benefits of demining, that civilian life returns to normalcy after more than 2 decades.